Questions.
You are right. You are right.
Yeah. Dr. Pandey, what kind of questions do you ask people?
What kind of question do you ask people? Depending whom I meet, and I meet all kinds of people, and depending if it is a doctor, I ask him, what have you done? What have you done for yourself? What have you done for your family? What have you done for the humanity, for the society? These are my typical questions for people. Then generally people say, oh, I do this, I do that. And let me tell you something very interesting. You know, I travel, and I'm settled in United States for over 45 years. And I told you I'm a scientist. And my background is, I have a PhD in medicinal chemistry, plant products. Then I moved into microbiology, fermentation, antibiotics. Then I moved to cancer drugs. And for past 20 years, 2 decades, I'm concentrating into Ayurvedic medicine, herbal medicine. So it so happened that I was invited by the government of Nigeria as their guest for 2 weeks by the Minister of Science and Technology to come to Nigeria. So when I was in Nigeria, I learned about some herbal drugs, herbal products, which were being used for a disease for which there are no drugs in the world market. So I go to Nigeria quite often since 2001. What I'm trying to tell you is, I meet all these senators, governors, and in Nigeria they have so many chiefs. And chief means big boss. Okay. So I met one chief in Nigeria, and I said to him, Chief, what have you done for your people? He said, I've done this. He was explaining to me so many things. And you hear sometime here in India also, when political leaders, they are a member of parliament, MLAs and all that, you ask them, what have you done for your constituency? So people answer you certain things. So this guy also tells me, I've done. And I asked simply, I'm a foreigner in Nigeria. I said to him, I said, do you know why I'm in your country? He says, no. And I had this in my pocket all the time. And this is a US stamp pin,
I see. I see.
which US Post Office released in 2004.
The postage stamp.
Postage stamp. Stamp was released in 2004. This is a pin of that. It says something. It says, test early for sickle cell. So I took this thing out and I showed it to him. And I said, what is this? He says, no. I said, let me tell you. This is US postage stamp. I said, I'm in your country because I have licensed a drug from your country and I'm trying to bring it to the world market. Now he gets interested in. I said, you know what the implication of this project is? You grow the herb. Your people, farmers can grow the herb. We process it. We make a drug. The patients get benefit out of it. When patients get benefit out of it, school attendance is there. Then you create foreign exchange. Now he gets more interested in. I said, since it is beneficial to everybody, now suddenly his thinking changes. He's thinking, I'm the chief. What he was thinking he has done for his people, he got interested in me. He comes and visits my place. He knocks my door. He is trying to now drag me to his hometown or his village. He said, Dr. Pandey, I will give you as much land as you want, I will do this, this, this. So what I'm trying to tell you is, was a project which could benefit his people. He doesn't have to do any hanky-panky to make him chief. So similarly, I'm involved in these projects, so I get people involved, convince them something which is good for their own benefit. I'm not trying to be selfish, it is good for their own benefit. Since it is for their benefit, that's why then people start developing respect for you. And they think that it will create jobs, it will do this, this, this. And similar thing can happen here also. You see, you have to think about other people and to build their own confidence and all that, and things would be different. So this is just like I'm giving you the example, so that's what I try to do.
That's great, that's great. That's great. What kind of questions do people ask you?
You know, again, every question has, people have different needs.
Yeah.
So, if a guy is looking for a job, they come, they say, Doctor, what can I do? How can you help me? So, then people who are students, they have done one degree, another degree. They say, you know, I have done this degree, I can't find a job, what should I do? So, and some people who are in the villages, they have different thing. Again, I was in Uttarakhand 2-3 days back. The guys had invited me, Uttarakhand Freedom Fighters Association of Uttarakhand. I met some people who are freedom fighters. Still there are some people who are still alive. Madan Mohan Upadhyay was a big freedom fighter from Uttarakhand. Like that there are many, and some are still alive. So they were asking, they said, Dr. Pandey, you know, we fought for the independence of India, and today our children, they don't have any jobs, our economy is very bad, and we are not getting anything. So these are the questions. So you see, a student asks one kind of question, these guys had another question. So there are different kind of questions. Now in that, you have to answer, how can you help these people? Do you get my point?
Yes.
So, in every place, every person's question is individual or it is different.
It is a need-based question,
Need-based,
depending upon their needs.
Okay, and what works in one case doesn't work in the other case. So you have to think about, and I strongly believe in this, because what works in USA doesn't work in India. What works in India doesn't work in Nigeria. So you have to set things as per their. You have to evaluate the situation and then work around that. So when I was talking about these freedom fighters, then I was thinking, it's very easy. You can't go to the government and say, okay, give them some money or give them something. So from my point of view, from my experience point of view, and I'm saying, what can I do for these people and what can I advise them so that tomorrow their children, their grandchildren could be in better shape?
Yes.
Do you get the point?
Yes.